Yeah, the Lila's Front Porch for 98 Entertainment's underground showcase event. And as of right now, I think we just got the artist right now, so we're gonna hit up some interviews and see what's going on, for sure. We got a returning person from South by Southwest. I ended up fucking up last time, but we chilling. So know what's your name, what you do?
Frozen, man. It's cold, man. Hey, I say JK Dr. Prim. We in Austin. I was about to say Orlando. I'm a little lit right now. I ain't gonna lie.
You from Orlando? From Orlando, we in Austin. And this is also the founder of 98 Entertainment. He the reason why everybody is here today. So yeah. So then let them know how you got into this, how you got into the label making. You already told me twice, but third time for the people.
Right. So, like, honestly, what started this initially was, like, doing shit with me and my friends, whatnot. We was doing small little bars, booking it, trying to do, like, little performances with music we're releasing. Snowball effect. I stopped doing what I was doing, got back to it and whatnot, but I just kept things, like, genuine, and it just grew from there. Just knowing that you're investing in something bigger than yourself, it'll always become bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? Staying genuine with it. If I could just sum it up shorter, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. So then, but then also, I know you make music too. So then, when did you start making music?
Man, I started making music when I was like 15, 16. I had this little shorty I was fucking with in school, and she bought me a mic. You know what I'm saying? Before that, I was like freestyling. Like in my high school, they had this nigga. He would make like beats with his hands and shit like that, and at lunch. You know what I'm saying? Little rap.
Exactly what you're talking about. Exactly.
A lot of these schools and little like hangout spots is just they had that whatever, and like they're really cultivating some more. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Do you still make music? Do you still focus on that, or is it really strictly more of this side of it, the performance side, the labeling side, the artist working with side?
So as of lately, it's been more on like the business side, but maybe more super recent. I've been like making a lot more music. I've been in a lot more situations. People asking me for music. You know what I'm saying? Like just being in a situation where like fuck it, drop the music. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna make it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. But all right, fam. I know we got to get this shit started soon, so.
Hey, we live right now, man. We had a straight underground showcase Austin, bro. We outside with Cheese Curls. He killed it last night. He actually low-key one of the winners from last night. Big shout out Cheese Curls.
What's your name and what you do?
My name is Blight23. I make music, like shit. I make underground music. I collaborate with a bunch of artists I can. Just mainly people that are under 300, because a lot of artists out here, I don't know. I feel like a lot of artists out here, they just be like acting like they can't work with nobody because they don't have a certain amount of plays or whatever. So I just be working with whoever does free shit.
Hell yeah, that's actually solid. Where you say you get more of your, you feel like you get more of your sound from, more of your inspiration from?
Inspiration from, definitely from XXXTentacion. If not him, from Ace Comet, Scarlord, Chris Travis, Lil Peep, all of them, G59, Suicide Boys, Germ, all of those people, everyone that I've seen perform live, NASCAR Alo, even some people here, they're here at this show, I've looked up to since I was a kid.
Also, I see you got the under 21 wristband. How old are you, man?
I'm 19.
Okay.
I turned 19 recently. I dropped a song. It was called 19, bro. I recorded that shit on my birthday.
So then when'd you start? When'd you start making music?
I actually started writing whenever I was like 16. I didn't have the confidence to even like
Start recording and lay anything out.
Yeah. And the thing is I started writing. Like I looked at song structures. Like I studied the people that I fucked with. I studied the people that I fucked with. I wrote down what I liked individually about what they did, and I wanted to incorporate that into my shit.
Are you from down here? Are you from Austin?
Yeah, my middle name is Austin, bro. I'm from here.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we moved here because of Katrina, bro. Supposed to be in Louisiana, but I came down here because of that shit. There's a lot of culture out here, so I'm never really stuck to like one thing. You feel me? I've been working on some shit with a collective of a bunch of artists and stuff. It's gonna be like a 10 to 15 minute EP full of individual like sections for all of us, and I don't know. I'm really looking forward to that for real. It's called Vortex Collective. It started with me and Jux. It's kind of like this artist collective that I'm in that I'm trying to really implement. It's just hard because there's a lot of fake ass artists, or just people that just want to be around the scene to look a certain way or convey a certain image. I'm not really not fucking for that. Nah, bro. I'm really just excited for my homie Jux come down here, be able to perform with me. Whenever we're able to, bro, me and him, we're gonna have our individual sets and then our sets together. It's gonna be fucking great. But other than that, I can't seem to find any artists around here that I can work with to actually perform with.
Since we're talking about the event, how did you come across 98 Entertainment and the Underground Showcase?
Instagram. I actually come by all my shows through Instagram. I don't have no management or anything. I'm independent, so I've just been doing open mics. This is like my 5th time performing at Delilah's.
All right, so then I guess just let people know where they can reach you at.
Y'all can find me at Blight23 on SoundCloud, Apple Music, Spotify, all that. Blight23.
Blight 23. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I go by the name of Lies. I'm an artist, slash also an entrepreneur. I have my own business. So I out here doing big things out here.
Hell yeah. So when it comes to entrepreneurship, you mean like you do the merchandise, you do clothing, you do like what more does that entail?
Yeah, so I have a cleaning business, but also I have a Shopify store attached to it.
Okay.
So that way I can do the service, but also make some change on the side selling the products. So it all works into one kind of deal. You see what I mean?
That's solid. That's solid. As a businessman. As a businessman. So then how long you been doing the music for?
Shoot, I started when I was 11, 12, 13, writing poetry. I used to read a lot of Langston Hughes and Maya Angelou, so it kind of like helped me out a lot. And then that mixed in with all the different artists I've listened to over the years, kind of like helped me hone in on where I need to be with the music. So inspiration-wise, I really I listen to so much music, man. That there's so much good music out here that it kind of helps you.
Yeah, it helps you guide your way. It helps you find your way to what you want to make for sure. Off of Langston Hughes, that threw me out. That was like a curveball for me. So what would you say your sound is when it comes to music? Like when people say, "Oh, that remind me of Wutu blah blah blah." Who is that?
Okay. Oh, that's a good one. All right. To be honest, I'd probably say I try to mix a bit of Lil Wayne, Gucci Mane, NF, Joyner Lucas, and Young Dolph.
From the sound of it, if I could guess the kind of lyrics that you put together, I would say it can be like a bit more stunny, if that makes sense. Like almost like hustle music, I'm stunning, I'm up. And then also it can be have times where it's serious and like a lot of storytelling in it. And I mainly get that from the Joyner Lucas part. Just because I know that his lyricism is kind of off the chain when it comes to it, for real.
Yeah, 100%.
How accurate would you say I was?
You're in my mind, man. Let's go. That's good. Nah, 100%. No, Joyner Lucas is definitely someone I listen to a lot of his old music, especially back when he was just really on. He used to drop a lot of his music videos back when he was first starting, and they all had stories behind them. And
Yeah.
art like that takes practice. Like, that's honing in on your craft.
Yeah, all of it take practice for sure. But yeah, that is just a different type of breed that you really don't see.
I'm gonna try to show y'all that same thing tonight. I think I got it.
I'm down for it. All right,
I'm
bet.
not a cocky dude, but when it comes to music and rap, I practice and try different things and different routes to see which kind of. Because that was one problem I had was not knowing which route to take when it came to like the rap. Because I can like my music all day, but yeah, I figured if I give you multiple options to pick from, you going, all right, I like this, all right, I actually like this. So it'll give you, based on your mood, my music will help. Because I don't know about you, but when I listen to rap, bro,
Yeah.
I get tired of listening to, I love the artists I listen to, but when it's the same thing constant, like the
You get
flow
burnt
is the
out.
same, yeah.
Yeah, you get burnt out. Like I mean, like one of my favorite artists used to be Logic. Lyrically, he's still there, or at least when it comes to his deliveries and cadences, they're still there. But his lyrics themselves can get redundant when that's all that you're hearing, and you get burnt out of that alone. We got way off topic. How'd you find?
I go ahead and tangent, bro.
How'd you find 98 Entertainment?
Actually, a good homeboy of mine, he invited me out tonight. He was recording some of the events. So he's like, hey man, I think you should pop out. So I was like, you know what? I'm slowly starting. I was at Abe's, Abe's Smoke Lounge. I was there the other week.
Okay.
So
you're based in Austin.
Yeah. I mean, I'm over in the Killeen area down there. So I'm loving the Austin vibe there's so many types of music out here. There's so many different artists with talent that no matter which direction you're trying to go, you can find a connection out here. And that's something that a lot of these Houston, Dallas, a lot of these places, yes, they have culture, but Austin, when it comes to live music, that's one thing we got to get back to.
Shit. I had something and I lost it. I don't know. But yeah, I guess just tell the people where they can reach you at.
Yeah. You can follow me on Instagram at Lies704. I'm on TikTok, the official Lies. I'm also Apple Music Spotify, Tidal, whatever you stream it on. Go run it up. We got you.
I'm Elijah Hargraves, easier, I'm Mr. 44, and I make music and rap and own a couple businesses. So that's really about it.
Oh shit. So then, what type of business do you do? Do you like
So I got a cleaning company. I got 2 hair salons. Then I do some modeling on the side down in Houston. So
Okay. Okay. I would have thought it would have been something like more studio rental, maybe equipment rental or something like that.
I wish, bro. No, yeah, I ain't there yet, but I'll get there.
So now, how long have you been doing music for?
Man, so it's been on and off over the years, but man, the first time I really went and wrote something down, I think I was about 14. I just got out of rehab for the last time, and in there, it's just everybody's beating pens on tables, and that's what you got to do. What you got to do to pass time, and that's what we did. So yeah.
Man, you said 14 in rehab?
I went first time I was 12. That's when I first went, and then I got out, and then I went back, and I had to go back a couple more times to figure it out. But here we are. So it's been a journey for sure. So.
You were not lying when you said that's insane. That sums up your whole life, man.
I remember when the Kendrick Damn album came out, and I remember listening to that, and then I found out if you play it in reverse that it's basically a different album and tells the story a different way, and that was like, damn, bro. Like, I want to be able to create something like that has lasting, like, meaningful impact on the world. Just with everything that I've been through, I feel like that I could really help some people. But I would say my sound is a mix between Kendrick, Lil Wayne, Lil Peep, and Travis Scott. But I also can rap on anything, so I got like 30 hours of music to just all different sounds and styles.
That's solid. That's solid. That's what versatility is important at the very fucking least.
That's I be trying, bro. Yeah. I mean, it's really just a place at the end of the day, though. It's like I can put all my thoughts and dark energies, happy energies all in one place, and then it's the best form of therapy.
It definitely is. Mainly because it's one of the cheapest forms of therapy.
Exactly. Yeah, and I've done about everything else you can, and I still feel like shit, but music makes me feel better. So, yeah.
That's one way to do it, I guess.
But there's this guy named C4 Gooch, and he's one of the first people that really listened to my shit and was like, yo, bro, like, you got some talent, so you should do it. So shout out him, because, man, I probably wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for you and Red and, Zig. So, yeah. Yeah, they're some of the first people to really encourage me, so... Yeah.
That's fucking solid. It's always important to have some people behind your back.
At the end of the day, man, it's all about family. Everything I do is for them. I got 2 younger siblings, and like, man, I'm so tired of people telling me what I can and can't do. And it's like, I'm gonna do whatever I want, and I hope that you support it. And if you don't, I love you, but fuck you. So yeah.
But yeah. It makes, I get what you're saying. It makes perfect sense. I do, like, you have that love, but it's also like, this is my life.
Exactly.
This is my life to live.
Exactly. I get to choose. I get to decide. You get to decide. Yeah. And it's like, if you're really a fan of mine, then you'll support that.
It's good that we both have people that are actually behind us to help us support.
At the end of the day, it's like I'm going home to all of y'all, It's like, and I want y'all to be maybe not necessarily proud or happy, but just at least, be like, I'm there for it.
Are you down here in Austin?
Yeah, so I bounce between LaGrange, Texas, Bastrop, and Dripping Springs. That's where one of my stores is, and I've been sleeping on the floor of the store because I've been grinding crazy out there.
You got a sleeping bag at least?
Yeah, I got an air mattress, man. Yeah, we were doing it big out there, so yeah.
You know what you could also do is, for some of those fucking spots, you can just not necessarily rent it out, but you can close it down for a day and then have it perform in these studios like that.
And that's exactly what I want to do. It's a little bit far from here, but yeah, man, I got a shop in San Antonio too.
We're down in San Antonio.
So yeah, we can totally, absolutely shut down that place after hours, do a little show, maybe it's a men's haircut place with a bar already inside of it, so we can turn it into a strip club for the night. We can do something crazy.
The first thing that came to mind was, the Denny's Grand Slam that happened like forever ago. Yeah, it was like when they had I forgot what band it was, but they were like inside of Denny's, and then like everybody was moshing in there. Yeah. They did it.
Yeah, so we're doing that.
Yeah, they did another one like that this year. Actually, they did it out in St. Louis, which is where I'm from, and then I ended up seeing some of my.
How'd you get here?
We just left. Pretty much. Pretty much. St. Louis it's weird. I love the city mainly because I was born and raised there, but it's also like to really see what you're missing out, you have to leave.
There's a thing about if you keep a shark in a tank, it won't grow, but if you put it in the ocean, it'll become a great white. And that's a real thing. Outside of nature, that's real life, man. If you don't leave your hometown and break that bubble, sometimes you never will.
Yeah, I don't know some people that are my age, our age. How old are you?
That's 22.
All right, yeah, our age, and then but we they don't want to leave the city. But yeah, so then I guess tell the people where they can reach you at.
You can reach me on Instagram at Elijah Hargraves. It's just ElijahHargraves, and look that up and you'll find me. But you can also just probably look around town because I'm probably doing something semi eccentric. So yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, man.
I go by Soul Tone, and I'm a lot of things, man. I'm an artist, but tonight I'm doing videography. I do tattoos, I do graphic design, I paint, I draw, I do woodworking. Like I'm a jack of all trades and a master of a few.
I can see why you didn't feel too too comfortable being up in like the camera and the light, but I mean at some point it was gonna happen sooner or later. Whether if it was me or if it was somebody else that you end up like putting your stuff in a gallery or something and they end up seeing it, you was gonna get some sight. Some people's gonna see it. So how long you been doing it for?
Uh, man, like all my life, literally. Like I got a baby picture, man. I'm probably like 6 months old. I got crowns in my hands. Like that's what I do.
So then, what's your first besides that picture? What's your first memory of like actually, or what was the moment that made you really click with it? Because of course we do a lot of stuff where we just kind of do it and it's fun, or we'll do it. But when was the time where it's like, all right, I can take this seriously and I can go somewhere with it?
Honestly, that that thought didn't hit me until about like my early 20s, man.
So then, how long has that been?
Hey, you got me dating myself now, man. It's been what? I started at 20, about 23, 24. I'll be 35 this year.
Okay. So you really had some time under your belt to even. But I mean, like most of, like I mean, I'm 22 now, and I know this is what I want to do. That's mainly when people. And of course, it don't happen for everybody, but that's when a lot of people, when they really get into it and they click, when it clicks for them, that's when they find out, yeah, this is what I want to do, and this is how I'm going to get there. And of course, that always don't happen for everybody at the same time, where it can be like, maybe they found it at 16, maybe they found it at 19, maybe they even found it at 30.
Growing up, like I wanted to be an artist, but then like you know your people get in your head like, hey, you need to go to school, you need to get an education. It's like so you know what I'm saying? I put my faith into my tri-day route, and like everything in my life kept leading me back around to art. So it's like, well, I'm trying to do what you want me to do, but obviously, like, something bigger than me and bigger than you want me to do this.
Right, 3 lefts make a right. It just keeps cycling.
That's it, yes, sir.
What'd you go to school for? Or what did they want you to go to school for, rather?
So originally, I wanted to be a physicist, and I did that for a little bit, but they were like, nah, that don't pay the bills. I was like, all right, so I settled on mechanical engineering is what I was going for. But I dropped out of that.
Shit, I don't know. I guess that might be that might be it for sure, but I guess let the people know where they can reach you at.
Sure. So y'all can find me on Instagram at soul.tone. That's SOL.TONE. You can check me out on TikTok by the same name, but it's soul tone, one word, _.
For sure. And then on like Instagram and TikTok, do you do like all the videography, or do you do like, is that where they see all your other stuff at? Where they see the painting, where they see the sculpting, where they see all the other stuff at?
TikTok is just me. I be yapping about different stuff, 'cause I got a lot of different things bouncing around my head, so I just be throwing ideas out there. You know what I mean? If you go to my Instagram, that's where you see like, that's my portfolio for all my art. If you want to see like behind the scenes stuff, it's not Twitter anymore, it's X now. Soul Tone on there as well, just one word.
Drippy Michael, you know what I'm saying? Drippy, flooding the shoe, try not to slip. Hot. I do a little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm actually an engineer, work on wafers and stuff like that. But rapping shit, this just come out of pain, you know what I'm saying? Drippy universe, drippy galaxy, full of pain, struggle. But I always say, whatever you want to call that bitch, hot.
Man, so how long you been doing this for?
Man, about 2 years, 3 years, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I ain't gonna lie, like, it started off as a joke, you know what I'm saying? You know, we all sitting in the back of the car smoking with your friends and stuff. But you know what I mean? It just hit me. I'm like, man, I do got a lot to talk about, you know what I mean? A lot of your friends, they say, oh, rap like your favorite artist and stuff like that. But, you know, that was hard to do. But I was like, let me find myself, see what I'm really about. And that's how the Drippy Universe, Drippy Galaxy came about, you know what I'm saying?
All right, for sure. So with that answer, I got 2 questions now.
For sure.
So, what's your favorite artist, and what artist do you sound like?
I ain't gonna lie, I rely like a lot on Tupac, you know what I'm saying? I'm an old soul, you know what I mean? I like a lot of 90s R&B, you know what I'm saying? SWV, 112, Changing Faces, you know what I'm saying? Like, how I sound like too, I ain't gonna lie, a couple names I heard Lil Yachty, you know what I'm saying? Cause like he has like he's diverse and stuff like that. So, and that's how a lot of people feel about me, cause you know, I can rap about relationships, you know what I'm saying? Struggle, you know what I'm saying? Future me, you know what I'm saying? Past me, you know, like I said, it's a whole dripping universe, you know what I'm saying? I can keep repeating it, but you know what I'm saying, until you understand it.
From your knowledge now, what would you tell your past self to help you get further than where you are now?
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this, a little long story short, you know what I'm saying? Like one birthday I had, man, I showed my music to my moms and stuff like that. And, you know what I'm saying? Man, she didn't show no energy, no affection, no, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I remember that car ride, you know what I'm saying? I'm driving, I'm telling myself, you know, I'm gonna do this because for me, you know what I'm saying? This is for me. I don't care what nobody think and stuff like that. So, what I can tell my past self is just keep doing you, keep living, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people starting to understand the Drippy Universe, Drippy Galaxy thing, you know what I'm saying? Especially when I say that hot, you know what I'm saying? They feel that energy, you know what I'm saying? Where we coming from. Like I said, the only thing I tell my past self, keep going, be strong, prosper, elevate, you know what I'm saying? Keep doing you, you know what I'm saying? Because it's only, like I said, it's only one life you get. Spend it how you want to.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So then let the people know where they can reach you at.
You know what I'm saying? Instagram, Drippy Michael, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be 3 Pikachus, you know what I'm saying? One like this, you know what I'm saying? 3 poses, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting Spotify right now, SoundCloud, Drippy Michael, you know what I'm saying? Everything's basically gonna be under Drippy Michael, you know what I'm saying? Drippy Universe, Drippy Galaxy. It's not that hard to find, you know what I'm saying? Try not to slip, hot.
Yes, sir.
My name's LLTK, you know, I'm a rapper down from the 210, San Antonio, Texas. You know, I've been doing this for like cool hot minute. You know, I just started again like this year, honestly. Just started doing shows this month though. Usually I just make the lyrics, you know, I get a beat from a beat maker and then, you know, I just go to the stew. I'm learning how to mix and master by myself, so I'm about to start doing that, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I lock in with my boy Dungeon Studios, you know, all the time. We already locked in together for like a while, so yeah, I just hit him up and I go to the stew with him.
And you say you've been doing this for how long too?
Since 2018, but I really started doing shows and shit like this year, fam, like this month actually. Yeah.
Okay. So then this ain't is this your first show?
Nah, it's not my first show, bro. I've already hit up the one from yesterday. I don't know if you
Yeah, I was there. I was up there earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the one from yesterday, and then a couple weeks back, I had one in Killeen, and I'm about to do another one coming up on the 31st, I think, on Killeen.
What would you say influenced your music, like to get it sounded as now?
Well, I mean, honestly, bro, I've been doing music since I can remember. I've been playing, like, mostly instruments, you know what I mean? I usually play instruments, like the alto saxophone, guitar, and shit like that. And it's just been in my blood since forever, because my dad, he's a reggae singer, actually, down in Jamaica. Yeah, down in Jamaica and shit. Yeah, it's been pretty chill, yeah. He's pretty cool.
Since you started this month and getting into shows, but started producing or making music in 2018, what really clicked for you? That was like, what made you get on the stage? What made you... What brought that idea up?
Oh, okay. I mean, I've been thinking about it for a while, low-key. I just been, like, perfecting my lyrics. Because, I mean, if I hear something from 2018 to now, it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So I just been perfecting it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And then, like, I mean, just the opportunities were never there for me to even go out there like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, now that I've just, like, I'm by myself, you know, I have my own place. I do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have more time and I have, like... just the freedom to do what I want to do, technically, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You can reach me at LLTK Official, just like that on Instagram. I'm on all platforms.
My name is 1400 Casper. I'm from Austin. I'm a producer. I'm an engineer. I got a studio up north at Burn It. Me and my cousin Spooky, who's the DJ in there. I also rap. I perform tonight. And I also own my own label, so I distribute as well. I try to do it all.
Hell yeah. How long you been doing this for? Like, when was your first, what was your first memory of getting into music, rather? How about that?
Shit. Honestly, like 2 years ago, I started taking it serious. Maybe like 3 years ago. Okay. But before that, I kind of just always fucked around with pianos and synths and just like, I don't know, I just always liked music, you know? It's really that.
So then what made you click? What made it click for you? Like
to be honest, when I got arrested, when I got out of jail, it wasn't anything crazy, but when I got out of jail, I was just, that day, I was like, I'm going to take music serious. So that's when I changed my name to 1400 Casper.
Okay. So then what was it before?
It was King Spencer Pace. Yeah, I don't know who that is though.
I know like you've been close with 98 Entertainment for the most part. So then like when did you first like meet up with them?
I know Kent. I don't know. I'm sure y'all know Kent. Kent's fucked with them a little bit. I met Kent like a week ago, 2 weeks ago maybe on his tour. He invited me out, and he knows Freon. And I've known Lane. I'm like Lizzie Lane's my boy. We go way back. I've known him for a while. I've seen 2 of his shows out of state. This is his 3rd time visiting me, and he knows Freon personally because he's from Florida.
I mean, you covered a lot of bases here. What would you say? Where'd you get your music influence from?
I mean, it started out originally as like Big Baby Gucci. Okay. But I fucking hate him. I don't like Big Baby Gucci no more. He didn't give me the $10 vinyl that I bought 2 months or like 8 months later now. Said he did. He lied. It's crazy. But I don't know. He was like an inspiration. I don't really, I don't want to be that guy, but
What was it about him? Was it like
the like,
lyrics?
he's always been my favorite. His production and his mixing is honestly just immaculate. It's because he's very electronic, but I don't really like that stuff anymore. But like, honestly, I don't know who inspires me. Like, I'm not trying to be cocky. I don't have like a set person anymore other than him.
How about this? When other people hear your sound and hear your music, then what are some things when they reply when they're like, this reminds me of this reminds me of that? Who are some of those names that come up?
That's a good question. Maybe like I've been told, this is a crazy one, that I sound like TJ Dizzle Snowman. He's pretty underground. I've been told that I rap similar to what's his name. People also say I rap close to Young Gravy, and I look like Young Gravy, which makes a lot of sense. But I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, I can only think of like local people, and I don't think I'm that close to them. I don't know. I'm trying to.
I mean, like, even think of,
I guess some people tell me I sound like Trippy. That's honestly a pretty close comparison. And the 1400 is not related to Trippy at all. I grew up in my own 1400 block. But I would say Trippy, maybe like J. Cole. That's kind of basic, you know, like J. Cole and Trippy's basic. I don't know those.
But I mean, like, if they say it, then they say it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but other than that, I can't think of anything crazy. Other TJ Dizzle Snowman is honestly like that one's spot on. Yeah.
Okay. Let the people know where they can reach you at.
1400 Casper, 1400 the number, Casper like the ghost on my arm, on all socials and on all platforms.
My name's Shy. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. I've been making music for like 2 years now. And yeah, this is my first time in Texas. So far, so good.
Okay, I was gonna say, how you liking it?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never been nowhere. The sun comes down and it's still hot.
Damn, I can't really ask many of the questions I could for like people with more experience. When you introduce your music to other people, like, what kind of comparisons do you feel like you normally get?
Like, it's like chill music or like something they could smoke to, or like they feel like what I'm saying. Because I talk about a lot of pain. Like, I make like pain music.
On the other side of it, because normally we talk to more experienced artists and you can talk about their past, what plans do you have for your future?
So in the future, you can't really predict the future, so I'm gonna just keep going with the flow. Hopefully, I can continue to make my dreams come true, which is music, and keep going.
Okay, you have any like dream stages you want to be on, or like any dream collaborations or thing of that nature you want to do?
Oh yeah, if I could get a collab, it would be with Lucky. That's like probably my top 5 artists. He's big inspiration to me, so that would be definitely on my path.
That's pretty solid. So then, I guess that's about it. So let the people know where they can reach you at.
You can follow me on Instagram at Trilogy. It's TRIL.OGY_. Or all my music is on all platforms, and you can find me at Shy, but with the S is a money sign, because we get money around here,
My name is Prometh P, PROMETHP. That is 8 characters, 7 letters. Yeah, it's not really too hard to find. You can find it on all platforms, Instagram. I ain't got a Twitter for that hell yet, so I lied. Not all platforms, but you can definitely find me on Instagram. I do music. I would not say I'm a rapper. I don't do what everybody else do. A lot of people get on stage and they'll sing their songs to you. They'll rap their lyrics. Sometimes I get captivated by my lyrics and I start dancing. I'm an entertainer. It's a difference. But yeah, that's me. How y'all doing?
Man, and how long you been doing this for?
Entertainer, I can say I've been doing that all my life. My mama one of the people that tell you I've been dancing in her belly, you feel me, and all that funny shit. But now recently, I just actually started taking music serious. A lot of my people either passed and was trying to get me to start rapping. I didn't really care for rapping because I didn't see it as like a.
It wasn't like really what you had in mind for it.
Exactly. Yeah. So keep it simple. And for those that actually enjoy my music, they was just like, bro, this hard. So it wasn't even me trying to like get money off of music. We just got tired of listening to music out of my notes and having to airdrop it and share it to everybody. So I seen on TuneCore, you can distribute your music for $24, whatever, a year. And now all my shit on Apple Music, Spotify. And then once that started happening, I started going to certain studios to record things. They're like, you hard, come spend some more time in here. Everybody show love when they see you got potential. And then from there, I went recording in Belton with my man Slim. A lot of people in Austin, Texas know Slim. He an OG out here now. He not from out Austin, but he been in Austin long enough. With that being said, bro had a couple events where he had bigger artists like Mia Snow. He got A&Rs and labels with Scott Morris coming into the studio. He telling me to pull up. I ain't even supposed to be recording. He just like, hey, bro, pull up on me. So from there, they started having shows. They invited me to those shows. I started bringing people. They started seeing how I move, and then now I'm at Delilah's front porch.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Is that how they found you? Or is that how they got to hear from that same thing, from the same group?
Oh, okay, so what happened was the reason I got to Delilah's in '98 is Freon. Freon see me at Lazy Days during South by Southwest when I wasn't supposed to be there. A lot of people that do this music, I'm gonna tell you now, please take the opportunities that you do not think that are open to you but are there, and I mean take advantage. Like literally take advantage. I was not supposed to perform at Lazy Days. It was South by Southwest. I had my own show. My homeboy was like, "Hey, bro, I got a show here. Go up to the DJ and airdrop him your music." I'm like, "Do I gotta?" He said, "Bro, just go airdrop your music." I go send my music. Freon, ain't nobody asked me a question. They heard that beat. They started seeing me move. They was like, okay, cool. Whenever we have more shows, you just kind of guy we want in there. I ain't paying no dollar. I ain't talking to nobody. Bro just said stop being scared. I ain't gonna say I was being scared, but I ain't want to take,
It's like, hey, I don't know if I'm really supposed to. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know if I'm really supposed to do it. Is this okay for me to do?
Exactly. So
another thing people got to understand is that opportunity is the only uninvited guest that we welcome in every single time. And then I was gonna say, let people know where they reach you at, where they can find you at, but you already did.
Oh, okay. Hey, let me reiterate that. We back at it. Eight characters. PROMETHP. Prometh P. Let's work.